Hello everybody, how you doing? I've been out of the shop for a few days once again. This time not for illness, but just because I've been a very busy parent. We've had so many activities with the kids, it's been unreal. This weekend's not any different. Last night we went to the opening of The Lion King. One of our boys is in that, and we'll go again tonight and Sunday night. Or Sunday, I think it's an afternoon matinee on Sunday. Braden, my oldest of the triplets, is in a math I call it math bowl today, and my wife took him up. The teacher said, my wife's going to be there all day with him. The teacher who is in charge of the math bowl said that it's really pretty boring until about noon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang out in the shop. Basically, the parents just sit there and the kids are taking tests. You got to be quiet the whole time, which is tough for me. So I'm going to go up about noon. At noon, they're having their lunch. And then after lunch, she said that's when it really gets exciting because I guess maybe there's like some type of verbal challenge or something. I don't know how it works. I'll learn today. And so pretty excited about that. And then I've only had 2 free days this week where I could have possibly been in the shop. And then, of course, my daughter and son wanted to go up and practice archery. So I had to take them up to the archery range for that. So I just really hadn't had a lot of time in the shop. But that's enough about that. I'm back out today. I have another pen project I want to work on, but I'm going to put it on temporary hold. I just want to get these wine glass holders ready for polyurethane. So I think I'm going to work heavily on the wine glass holders this morning. And I got one other thing. Those of you, you can see I've been working on the car this morning. Those of you who follow me on Instagram and Facebook already know about this, but let me show you what I picked up. I picked up some pallets. I got 8 of them. They're very nice. That one there is kind of a lighter color, but the other side has more of this red color. They're a very nice pallet, very thick. Look at this, and I don't know how well you can see that, but the slats on them are 3/4 of an inch thick, which is unusual for a lot of the pallets. Most of them are closer to 1/2 of an inch. I really liked the looks of these. I like the color and the thickness of the boards. These are nice thick boards, 2x4s here. And what my plan is, if I can get done with these wine glass holders and get them ready for urethane, we'll set them aside. It's too cold to urethane today, so I'll set them aside. I'd like to start taking those pallets apart. I've watched a couple of videos on what people say are the fastest ways to do it, and I think I found one that I like. So I'm going to try to knock them apart real quick, and that's going to be my seed wood to build another cooler box. My hope is to find out how many pounds does it take to build a cooler box. Is it 3? Is it 4? Is it 8? I don't know. And I want to find out because I have not an unlimited supply, but I have a very, very decent supply of these pallets, and I can have as many as I want. So I'd like to, and I do plan also to do a video. I did a couple cooler box videos, and they were more along the lines of, here's what it took to build one, and I did a finishing video a while back. But a lot of people have said, man, you explain it so well, you need to do a video on how to build a cooler box. So once I get this wood broke down, I'm going to buy a cooler, and I'm going to do a cooler box. Now, I'm not sure if I'll make it one video or if I'll have to split it up because, man, there's a lot to making a cooler box. But I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to buy, say, a 48 quart cooler. I'm going to tell you where I bought it, what I paid for it. I'm going to tell you every board I cut, how long they are, how wide they are. So you'll have all of the nauseating details you need to be able to go out in your shop and build one of these cooler boxes if you'd like to. So that's not going to be real soon. That's coming. But don't plan on that to be like next weekend or something. This is going to be a longer term project, but I wanted to let you guys know. You'll be getting updates here and on Instagram and Facebook, but I wanted to let you know that it's coming because I've been asked quite a bit for it, and I think it's going to be a really great video, and I'm looking forward to doing it, and I'm really looking forward to building a couple of cooler boxes. I was pricing coolers the other day online, and I usually use 48 quart cooler, I think it's 48, 46, 48. I don't remember. I've got the number of the cooler I buy, but I usually use a certain size cooler. The people that are buying these, a lot of them have houses down at Lake Barkley, Kentucky Lake, and they're buying them to take down to their cabins or their homes down there, and they'll put them out on their docks, and so that way when they have people over, they can put their beverages in there and they can sit around and talk and enjoy themselves. I had a request for a larger cooler, and I really hadn't thought about it. But the other day I was online and I saw a 120 quart cooler. It's like 39 inches long, and it's the same height and same depth as the ones I'm using, the 40 some quart ones. So I think I may try, after I build this video, do this video, I may try to build me a 120 quart one. It's going to be a behemoth, but I've had some requests for it, and I think there's probably somebody out there who'd be interested in it, and it would probably end up at the lake. And what, can't think of a better place to have it is at a lake house where you can really enjoy it. So, yeah, I've talked a little too much. I'm going to go ahead and shut up, and I'll come back and give you guys an update on where I got with all of this stuff. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Hello everybody, I almost forgot to come back and close this video down. We're getting ready to head out and see my son's performance of Lion King at the local theater. So excited about that. We saw opening night last night, so it's always good to go back and see it a second time. You catch a lot of stuff you miss. I had a great day today. All of my cutting boards are ready to be sanded, and then they'll go into the oil. And my wine glass holders are all being sanded. Let me show you what one of them looks like. Here's one of the maple and purple hearts. It's been sanded, and basically it's ready for the polyurethane. Here's what I've got. I've got this little piece of rubber yoga mat down here to kind of keep stuff from moving as I sand it. And I've brought my shop back up with this little attachment on the end. And what that does is it allows me, as I sand, to pull the dust away from the piece I'm working on. And I'm just using a palm sander. We're doing 120 grit and then 220 grit. Since these will be getting polyurethane, they won't need to be sanded quite as smooth or as fine as the cutting boards will. I almost forgot to introduce you to my shop helper. This is Noelle. You may have seen her in another video a couple of months ago. She's the newest addition to our family, and we really love her. She's a good girl, and she's a great helper. I want you guys to have a great evening. I want to thank you for following along. I'll be back out here tomorrow. My hope is to get all of these sanded down and ready for finish. I'm not going to finish this week because it's supposed to be rainy and cold, but it's supposed to be in the high 60s next weekend. I think that'd be perfect if I can get all these wine glass holders finished and ready for urethane. I've got that frame over there against the wall, and I'd like to urethane all of that next weekend. And I'd also like to get my cutting boards sanded tomorrow and get them soaking in some oil. If I can do that and then maybe have a little time to pull those pallets apart, that's pretty aggressive. But if I can do that, that's going to be a great day. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, and we'll see you again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.